Hello my dearest friends and welcome back to our channel. Today I want to help you to forget about the current situation in the world for a while by having a short ride along the streets of Moscow with me. As you know, I live in a remote Russian town far from Moscow, and when I come to the capital of Russia, I feel like an ordinary tourist, just like you. That is why today I'd like to share my impressions about this amazing city with you and to tell you 10 facts about Moscow that I find especially interesting so that you could understand this place better. This video was filmed in winter 2020 in February during our trip to the capital of Russia. That is why you will have a chance to see some of the wonderful Moscow New Year's decorations in the streets. It is said that Moscow is one of the most shining and well-decorated cities during winter holidays. And I can definitely agree with this statement. I hope you enjoy this short ride, and let's get started with my list of interesting facts. First of all, I should say that Moscow is definitely the richest and the most attractive city in Russia. Every year, thousands of young people from all small towns and villages in Russia come to Moscow hoping to fulfill their dreams about a good job, money, luxury and success. Fact number 2. Russians call Moscow a state within a state. It is like another world for provincial Russians. Everything is different here. The rhythm of life, the level of salaries, the size of the regional budget, and of course a different mindset of the locals. If you visited Moscow but haven't been to any remote Russian town except Moscow, you haven't been to Russia and you do not know this country at all. Fact number 3. Of course, Moscow is the biggest city in Russia. Its official population is more than 12 million people. But everyone knows that the real number is much higher. It is even more than 20 million people. Fact number 4. Moscow is the city with the highest population density in Russia, so the locals often experience stress in society. As for me, I can't stand crowds and huge amounts of people around me. That is why it is definitely not my dream place for a living. Fact number 5. The Moscow Kremlin is the biggest fortress in Europe and one of the biggest and oldest museums in the whole world. If you are lucky enough and have much time to spend in Moscow, you can even get inside of it with a special excursion. You only need to apply in advance. Fact number 6. Ostankino TV tower in Moscow is the tallest one in Europe. At the same time, it's funny that the modern generation in Russia doesn't watch TV at all and doesn't even have a TV set at home. Young Russians prefer YouTube and TikTok. Fact number 7. I'm sure that you know that the Moscow metro system is one of the most convenient, modern and beautiful ones in the whole world. It can be called one of the symbols of Moscow, and I'm proud that most tourists say that it is very clean and nice. What is more, I want to add that it is absolutely safe and it is used by more than 10 million people every day. Fact number 8. Russians have a funny saying that Moscow is not rubber. We want to express that it can't endlessly stretch. That literally means there is no place and not enough resources for everyone who comes here. But lots of people still move to Moscow every year in search of a better life. Fact number 9. There is another popular saying here. Moscow doesn't believe one's tears. That literally means it is useless to cry and complain when you come to Moscow. It is a tough place where no one is going to pity you. And finally, the 10th fact. Moscow is a very modern European city that is always tourist-friendly. You can find lots of useful information in English here. And you should not be scared to come to Moscow if you do not know Russian. It is a very beautiful and safe place, and people in Moscow are friendly and open-hearted, even though they are usually in a hurry and try to save every minute of their lives. So that was all for today, and I would like to invite you to Moscow, but I strongly advise you to start your Russian trip from here, and not to spend the whole vacation in the capital of Russia. There are so many wonderful places to visit in our country. Thank you very much for watching this video, and do not forget to subscribe if you are not subscribed yet. I would also like to learn about your impressions of Moscow in comments. See you soon in another Moscow vlog on our channel. Have a wonderful day, my friends. Bye bye.